are live from PAX West in Seattle. Thank you so much for joining us. So we're at the booth right now. Let me flip the camera around. Okay, hi. Turn around here. Okay, so we are live in Seattle here at PAX West. We're going to give you live details on Clockwork City and Update 16 coming to ESO later on this year. We haven't released any information on it yet, so this is going to be pretty cool. Hey, who's that? Tamriel Traverse. Sorry, my eyesight is bad. Thank you so much for joining us today. So while we let people kind of trickle in and notice that we're live, we can just give you a quick tour of the booth if you'd like, so you can see kind of what the setup is and what's going on here. So, whoops, sorry. So here we are, we have the game set up. Everyone is playing Morrowind. There we go, now it's in focus for you. So we're pretty much putting them in Vardenfell so they can check out Morrowind, which is the latest chapter we just released in June. Here's creative director Rich Lambert. Everybody say hi to Rich.
Hi.
Hey Shannon, thank you for joining. We are very hyped for Clockwork. Yeah, Slash Lurk is indeed wearing shorts. And I'm surprised because it's really cold in the convention center. It's my fingers are ice cold. Who's that? Mike Finnegan, Dungeon Lead. Ta-da! He's here too. So we basically just have like a triangular setup here for everyone to play. We have this happy line of people waiting. Doing a walk around for people to see. Hey, I am Steel. Thanks for joining today. Here's Brian Wheeler.
Hi.
Lead PvP designer.
He's our line holder.
I'm
Nice.
line holder, now loading.
That's awesome.
And then this. Right here.
So Tank, we are at, it starts here. We're at PAX West right now in Seattle, Washington. We're on day 3 of 4. We're having everybody play Morrowind right now. They have a choice if they just want to run around and quest, kill some monsters. They're on the live servers, so they're running into other players, which is kind of cool. Morrowind is on PC, Paul. It's also on Xbox One and PS4. Hey, Siggy, how's it going? Thanks for joining. There's this guy. Why don't you show everybody what they're getting after they play? So they have this cool coin. It has Vivek's head on one side and the Morrowind hand on the other side, which is really cool.
We're gonna give somebody one of those.
We're gonna get somebody to play it right now. You can see it live in action.
See, whoa, guys, look. He's getting a coin live on Twitter. The coin is cool, right? We'll be doing another giveaway later today, so if you're not at PAX West, you can still get a coin. Yeah.
He's gonna do your punch card.
Clockwork City is going to be released later this year. So in a little bit, we'll give you guys the first set of details on Clockwork City and Update 16. Excuse me. Cool stuff, huh? You guys want to see the rest of the Bethesda booth while we wait for people to join in? You can take a little walk if you want. Yeah, Luke, I mean, we're letting people play for about 15 minutes, so some people are able to get through a couple quests, some aren't, you know, if they want to look at housing or whatever. If they're level 10, then they can go into Cyrodiil. Todd Howard, unfortunately, is not here at PAX West. He is back at Bethesda. Hey, where's Vivek? Hey, Terry, thanks for joining. Okay, yeah, let's see. We can do a quick walk of the booth. So Dishonored is right next to us. Death of the Outsider, that's going to be coming out really soon, I think. And then over there, sort of, is Evil Within 2. We can do a quick walk, though, just to see. Whoops. Thank you. So yeah, if anyone hasn't been to PAX before, it is very crowded. Dishonored line apparently is capped.
Not yet.
But just for right now.
The line starts here because I just uncapped it.
Very cool. So yeah, Clockwork, I saw somebody asking, that's going to be a DLC similar to Horns of the Reach, which just came out. It's okay, we're gonna walk fast. Gotta give people a chance to get in, right? So that is the Wolfenstein booth. They've set it up like a little diner, which is kind of cool. So after they play Wolfenstein, sorry, I'm short. Sorry. After they play Wolfenstein, they get these strawberry milkshakes.
Yes.
Which, as you can see, is bringing all the boys to the yard. Because we haven't told that joke 80 times so far today. So, I'm not going to attempt to go through there, but there is the Bethesda store over there where you can buy merchandise, which is cool. And then we have something over there called the Wheel of Fun. And believe you me, it is fun.
It's at its peak right now.
What's that?
Our last custom console of the day is going out right now. It's very exciting.
Is that why everyone's lined up here?
That's why everyone's lined up.
So yeah, they can get anything from a t-shirt, pins, posters,
Games,
custom consoles,
Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited,
base game code.
Base Game Code,
Oh,
a high five from Gina.
there it is. Let's watch this guy spin. Maybe he'll win something. So yeah, basically, if you're at PAX West, all you have to do is play 5 games at the Bethesda booth, and then you can spin the wheel.
Wait for it. Come on.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no.
So close. So close. I mean, a pin is just as cool as a custom console, right?
Absolutely.
The Cacodemons cute. Yeah, they got some good
So
ones.
yeah, when I said it was a DLC like Horns of the Reach, I meant in terms of access level, not that Clockwork City is just a dungeon. But again, we'll be getting into that in just a minute. We're just kind of giving everybody a chance to pop in the stream, make sure they know that we're live. Oh yeah, you're the one. Everyone's really excited. All right, so let me show you guys VR real fast. Super close. Sorry. I think you say excuse me about 800 times when you're at these things. So yeah, we're also showing off VR, hands-on. I don't know if you guys can still hear me okay, but basically we're showing Skyrim, Fallout, and Doom VR. Sorry. So yeah, we have these little booths set up for everybody to play. That way it's protected. People don't get punched in the head or anything. So here you can see a guy playing. What's he playing? Looks like he's playing Doom. Cool stuff, huh? We have multiple rooms for people to play VR. Hi. This guy's playing Fallout.
Alright, I'll go try on the other side.
Okay, great. He's also playing Fallout. He's checking out his Pip-Boy right now. I don't think you're going to be getting nukes from Rich. Cam. Alright, so let's head back over to the ESO booth, and then we can get into some news for Clockwork City, because we know that's what you guys are waiting to hear about. Gotta fight the crowd to get back, though. Thank you. Sorry. Okay, walking back. The second one. Sorry. Oh man, we missed it. Apparently somebody won a console.
Are you guys online to spin?
Okay. So yeah, we are on our way back. We'll be getting into Clockwork City news in just a second. We just kind of have to get back over there. Sneeze my way through the crowd, exactly. I'll just start hacking away and maybe people will move. Okay, we are back. There's our giant sign. Push my way through. That's mean. Why is everyone asking for bacon? Hello. We returned. We watched some people spinning the wheel of fun.
Did anybody win a console?
I think they did as soon as we left.
Oh.
So I'm bad luck apparently. All right. You guys want to hear about Clockwork City, right? I think they do. They're excited.
Are they?
Yes. All right. So we did just how about if I actually put it on your face here? We just released Wards of the Reach on Tuesday for console, right?
Yep.
And that came with 2 new dungeons and some quality of life updates.
You're good. You're good. You're fine.
Try to.
Oh, now she dropped her
I
papers.
can't do anything
no.
right.
So yeah, it was 2 dungeons. There's some quality of life improvements in there. So lots of cool stuff with that.
And we also released Chaos Ball, which was a new game type for Battlegrounds,
We did.
which is cool. And Arcane University, also the map. That all came out in Horns of the Reach. And again, that's live on console now as of Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Not the ankles, I know.
What's wrong with my ankle?
Oh, we're on a little delay. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, when I had to pick it up. Anyway, moving on. Let's get into Clockwork City.
Okay.
So
It's coming.
it is coming in Q4 this year. Do you want to talk a little bit about just the biome? Because it's a really interesting looking place.
No.
Okay, bye. Thanks for
No,
joining
no,
us,
no.
everyone.
Yeah, so Clockwork City is South the Sill's interpretation of the world. It is heavily influenced by the Dwemer. He loves the Dwemer, he wants to figure out how they work, all that stuff. So it's going to be different than what you've normally seen. It is much more robotic, if you will.
Yeah.
Stronger edges and corners and shapes. So it's a really unique place to explore.
Cool.
You want me to back up? You keep backing away.
I'm trying to back up. I'm stuck on the thing here.
Push the button, Jess. There we go.
Thank you. There we go. That's better. Okay, so what about the story in Clockwork?
So the story,
Hello.
the story without any major spoilers, is the entrance to Clockwork City has been discovered, and Divith Fear wants you to go there with them. And when you arrive in Clockwork City, something's not quite right. There's something not right with South the Sill, and it's up to you to figure it out.
No spoilers, huh?
No spoilers.
All right, so we know that you can explore Clockwork City, at least part of Clockwork City, right? And that's going to be sort of a new zone. But we also have...
Might go away.
Look at him lurking over
He's
here.
like right in my
waiting.
peripheral vision.
We also have a trial. You want to talk a little bit about the trial coming in Clockwork?
There's a new trial coming. It is what we call a mini trial, so it's a little bit shorter than our other trials. But we've done something different with it. So there are 2 mini bosses and a boss in here, and the order in which you kill them dictates the difficulty. So if you want to be the hardest of hardest and go for the best loot, you're going to want to you're going to want to not kill any of the mini bosses and go straight to the boss. We have some other really cool things in here. So we have new weapons. We're calling them the Asylum weapons.
Yeah.
They're similar to Master and Maelstrom weapons in that they alter abilities.
Well, he's all excited.
Mike's already
he's like,
nodded.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing. And then for the really high-end guilds, the guilds that can do hard mode, there is a chance to get a really exclusive item in here. It's a polymorph that people are going to know that you did the hardest of hard mode.
Nice. That's a nice little
It is. It's
prize for
something really
everybody.
cool.
So just to answer people's questions, we saw them asking about Clockwork. Is that considered a new zone?
It is.
Yeah.
So it is a DLC, roughly about the same size and scale as a Thieves Guild or Dark Brotherhood. Because it's DLC, it's part of ESO Plus.
Right.
It's 10 to 15 hours of new quest content. You get to go and explore. There's some delves in here. There's a couple of world bosses, lots of new loot, lots of new items to get.
So yeah, you'll be able to access this automatically if you have an ESO Plus membership, or you can purchase it with crowns, either way. So it's similar to previous DLCs we've had, like Dark Brotherhood, Thieves Guild, Horns of the Reach, which we just launched. This will be released later in Q4 this year. We also have a new Battleground game type coming.
Game type called Crazy King. So similar to Domination,
Yep.
in the fact that you have to capture and hold locations, but the crazy part is these locations move around the map. So
Interesting.
you're always moving around, you're always chasing these down to capture and hold these locations for points.
So somebody was just asking, can we also do this on Xbox One? It will be released.
The One X?
Yeah, true. Yeah, they were just
Yes.
asking about regular Xbox. It'll
Yep.
be on all platforms.
It'll be on all
including-
platforms, including One X.
Yep, Xbox One X is coming. What else? So we have some quality of life updates
quality of
also
life,
coming
yes.
in the base game that you may as well touch on, right?
Right, so
They're
I'm
helpful.
actually really excited about all of these. So one, we have some pretty significant performance improvements coming in. Our engineers have been hard at work in optimizing animation memory and our scene graph, and we've seen a 15 to 20% increase in the frame rate overall.
That's awesome.
This is really awesome for console and lower end machines.
And this is for all platforms, right?
This will be for all platforms. If you have a lower end machine or if you're on console, you're going to get the most benefit from this. We also have a new system coming in that we are calling Trade Tracker. So for those that are familiar with maybe some of the mods out there that do this for you, in the base UI you will be able to tell which items you have or which traits you have researched just when you look at an item at a glance. So that's hopefully gets people out of spreadsheets
Yeah.
and allows them to kind of go through their inventory really quickly.
Nice.
The last big thing that we have coming in, and I'm really excited for this one because Lord knows I still haven't got the weapon I want, is we're introducing item retrading.
Nice. Item retrading.
Item retrading, and what this will entail is it will allow you to retrade your weapons or armor to whatever you want as long as you've researched that trait.
That's awesome. Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Everyone's like, yeah.
It's going to be huge.
So everyone's really excited to hear about this. We haven't released the price yet, but we can say that it will be coming to PTS later this month.
This month.
So
Very
definitely
soon.
stay tuned. Just to kind of recap, Clockwork City, it's a DLC game pack. It's going to be approximately the same size and scope as Dark
Thieves Guild,
Brotherhood
Dark
and Thieves
Brotherhood, yep.
Brotherhood, those two DLCs.
Carol
Kiss.
wants us to give you a kiss.
Kiss Rich for me. Mwah. So we also have a smaller trial coming into this update. It's going to be 3 bosses.
Choose your difficulty.
Choose your own way. So if you fight one, then the other one will come in with the main boss. You can fight 2 of the side bosses, and then you only have to do the one at the end. If you want it to be super difficult, don't fight any at first, and then they all come in all at once.
And that's the only way you get the really cool polymorph.
Is by
Doing
it
the
all
hard
once.
mode, and it doesn't drop all the time.
Interesting.
And there's also the Asylum weapons, which everybody's going to get really excited about.
Yes. We also have new Battleground game mode, Crazy King coming, and a number of quality of life improvements such as the trade tracker and item retrading, and some performance improvements coming for all platforms. So, as usual, we'll have the, what do you say, just, general bug fixes and improvements that we always do.
Do it this way.
Hello.
Double tap it. There. See, look, I'm a real person.
Oh, no.
right.
Oh, move that
Sorry,
way.
sorry. Is that better?
There.
Now we're in the shadows?
There we
okay,
go.
we're
Well,
good.
it's better than having a huge whatever was there.
Now you just got a big purple thing on your head.
So is there any
I
limit
did
to
too.
what you can retrade?
Hi, Jess.
Hi. Is there any limit? People are asking, is there any limit to what you can retrade?
it's weapons
Yep.
and armor.
So even the Asylum weapons?
Weapons and armor. And you have to have researched the traits.
Yes.
There's another component as well in order to do that, but we'll get more details on that when we announce the system fully.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We will be releasing this on the PTS in the next few weeks. Really excited to have you guys try this out. Clockwork City looks badass.
Yes.
It really does.
And yes, the story is going to continue with the Daedric War storyline.
Cool. Well, I think we are going to sign off now. Thank you so much for tuning in live on Twitter. We're at PAX West now in Seattle, Washington. We'll be back in the office in a few days.
Yes.
And until then, it's great to talk to you guys live. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you soon in Clockwork.
Bye, guys.